Welcome back to the Smelly Tele. Today we're going to be learning how to play The Right Ones by Chris Stapleton. This is something that I found on YouTube, but I haven't been able to find anywhere else. So if any of you have found this song outside of YouTube, let me know. I'd love to go find it and maybe even buy that album because I can't seem to find anywhere you can stream it. Please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me continue to make more guitar lesson videos for you. That's enough talking. Let's go play some guitar. Okay, The Right Ones by Chris Stapleton. First thing we got to do is get our capos out, put that on the 3rd fret of your guitar here, and you're going to need to know 4 chords. The first chord is an F, next one's C, also need G, and the last one's an A minor. And the F chord that Chris Stapleton uses is not the full bar chord, which is nice. He just uses these 4 notes. You take your 3rd finger, put that on the 3rd fret of the A string, your 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the D string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. And then you have a C chord. And this is just a regular C chord, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of your A string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the D string, the open G, 1st finger, 1st fret of the B string. And then usually you play the open E at the bottom, but today we're not going to do that. Your hand's just going to mute it. This is your right hand, kind of muting that note. And then we've got a G chord. And the way Chris plays it is he will leave this 1st finger off of the chord, and your 2nd finger will mute the A string. That's muted there. And this is just the 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of your low E string. That 2nd finger is muting the A like we just mentioned. Then you have the open D, open G, 3rd finger's on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your pinky finger's on the 3rd fret of the high E. And we also have an A minor chord. It's just your open A, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the D string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the G string, 1st finger, 1st fret of the B string, and then your open E. Okay? And the way Chris opens up the song, he has a strumming pattern that's muted, and he's just playing on the downbeats. So it's all down movements here. So notice that this hand is muting it. If it was not muted, it would sound like this. But we're using the side of our hand here to mute the strings right at the bridge. Okay? And the way Chris Stapleton plays this is he plays this F chord with the 2nd finger lifted so that the G string is now open. So notice this is the F chord, and he lifts this string. So you get that open sound. And that's on the 1st strum. And the next 2 beats, he puts his finger back down. And as he's transitioning to the C chord on the 4th beat, you're going to hear this open back up. And then he's going to go to a C chord. And instead of having his 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret of the D string, he's going to leave that one open to start the D chord. He's going to put it down for 2 beats and open it back up. So back to the F chord, open G, twice down, once open, switch to your C, leave your 2nd finger up, 1 strum, put it down, 2 strums, open it up again. Okay, and while he's doing this, he's using his right hand to palm mute, like we talked about. And you're going to notice that this strumming pattern that I'm using is very deliberate. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the way Chris actually plays this is it doesn't sound like he's trying to make this 4th beat where he lifts his finger back up before transitioning between chords. intentional. I think his lifting of the finger is actually just a movement that happens when he's changing chords. So I think the intent is to play this chord open, 3 strums with your finger down, but that sounds very kind of stiff, and I think as you're transitioning chords, the finger naturally lifts up, so you're not trying to get a real strict sound with the 4th beat here, where it's... Instead, it should kind of flow a little bit nicer to where that lifting is not the focus of your playing here. So it should sound a little bit more like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we get to the G chord. And we're going to strum this 4 times with the palm mute. Then you're going to use the first finger and get the 2nd fret of the G string. And then use your pinky finger to get the 4th fret of that G string. Then go down to the 2nd fret again. And then an open string. So all those notes on the G sound like this. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take that line together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we're into the verse, and the verse, now you simplify the whole thing, you just play your chords. Put me in a chain, put me in a box. Go to the G. Okay, when we get to the chorus, your strumming pattern is going to change very slightly. The beats that you're playing on will stay exactly the same. However, your right hand technique is going to modify just a little bit. So before, we were muting and just doing down strums. And during the chorus, we're going to take the mute off. So lift your palm off of the strings near the bridge. And instead of just doing down strokes, we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we were doing this before. Then you're going to go down, up when you take the mute off right now. Okay, and the first chord of the chorus is just an F chord. And that sounds like this. Go to the C. Then we go to an A minor. To a G. And that's going to repeat. So back to F, to C, to A minor. I don't know what I'm supposed to say sometimes, where to draw that line you want to know. Nobody cares if the words don't rhyme, if you say the right ones. You just sit on the G here, back to the opening riff. Okay, and then after the second chorus, after he sings right ones, he's going to sit on the G for a long time. So it sounds like this. Nobody cares if the words don't rhyme, if you say the right ones. Sit on your G. I'm downtown with a down crowd. Go to an F chord. Drinking my best not to think about. To a G chord again. You just a fool's hope at the end of my rope. To an F chord. Sitting at the bar, waiting for a G chord. Miracle. Then you're back to your chorus. And at the end of the song, you're going to sing the chorus twice, and at the end of the second chorus, you'll have this G chord that rings out for a long time, and Chris Stapleton's going to sing, yeah, 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 yeah. And after the yeah, yeahs, you're going to go back to the intro riff that we had. Same thing we're playing between the chorus and verse and at the very beginning of the song. So it sounds like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. And you just play this line one time and end with an open G, unmuted. And that's all the parts for The Right Ones by Chris Stapleton. Hey, thanks for watching the video today. I hope you learned something. If you did, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me continue making more guitar lesson videos for you. Also, if you want practice tracks and tabs or full charts for these songs, head over to Patreon. Until next time, keep playing your guitar.
Just wanna take it slow.